Yo, what up, guys? This is Bobby, and today I want to talk about something that I noticed on Semen Retention. But when you start to hold on to your energy, you will start to feel like a celebrity. Like, people are gonna be drawn to you. They're gonna stare you down. It's because we holding on to our life force energy. When I'm like out and about, I usually be aware of my surroundings, but every time like I look to like my side, I'm like I always see people like staring at me, or I don't really get much people to like come up to me and talk to me, but when I'm on the bus though, um, there'd be like random people like wanting to start conversations with me, especially like the elderly people, the senior citizens. They be like starting conversations with me and all that. They be having some interesting stories. I'm not gonna lie to you. They really do. They just tell you about their life stories. You will have people telling you about their life stories and all that. And you never ask like what's your life story and all that. My bad. I'm talking a little too hard. But yeah, they'll tell you their life story, and I just be listening. And yeah, that's what happened on this lifestyle. I seem retention, or if you're doing celibacy, that's like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like do more celibate. I'm trying to be celibate and wait for my kingdom spouse to come. But yeah, that's what I want to do, and I'm tired of watching the websites. I really am. Like I'm on a good streak now, and the reason why I'm doing this streak right here is because I feel like I'm really tired of relapsing. Because when I was relapsing before this streak right here, I relapsed. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, I was tired. I'm tired of watching the websites, man, and you know, it's just not worth it. So um, I decided to like really take this semen retention stuff serious and just want to become celibate. And I think that'd be the best thing to do. I don't really got no woman anyway. It's a lonely road at the end of the day. So I'm just focusing on myself at the moment. But um, back to the conversation. Um, yeah, you will become like you will have celebrity energy when you're practicing and doing semen retention. You're gonna get a lot of stares. People gonna want to come up to you and tell you about their life story, and you didn't even ask for it. um yeah, you'll be a celebrity on this semen retention journey. And sometimes, man, I feel very weird a little bit. Like I don't know, sometimes my energy be shifting or something, and I be feeling like an alien. Like I don't really belong in this planet, or you know, I don't. I just be feeling very awkward because most people, they're not really doing this practice right here, and that's what makes it weird. If most people were like doing semen retention and all that, I would feel, more comfortable and all that. But most people, they not really doing this practice, and that's what makes it. That's what makes me feel weird because it's like I'm standing out, and you stand out too when you do this practice as well. So you know, props to you. Props to you for doing semen retention and holding on to your life force energy. This shit is, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's really hard to do. It really is. And I give you props for that and much respect for holding on to your life force energy. You whoever's watching this right now, for real props to you. Much respect. Um, much respect to myself too, because I'm doing this too, and this shit is really hard. So, but it's like once you get the hang of it, it's like it's gonna get better. It's like you'll have self control more when you start to really finally come to the realization of doing this. You're gonna be like, you know what, I got this self control. This is gonna be all right. I'm not, like a triggering thought comes to your mind, or you get the need to watch like something on the websites, like you're not gonna want to do it because you know that it's not gonna benefit you at the end of the day. Only it's gonna, bring you down to a path of destruction. And that's not where you want to go. You don't want to be relapsing and have anxiety, not be able to look up at people, not look people in their eyes. You don't want to go down that path. You want to stay on the righteous path where God wants you to be. That's what God wants you to do. He wants you to be on this path right here, not steered off to the devil's path, where you're gonna watch websites and half naked models, naked women and all that. He don't want you to watch none of that. He wants you to be focusing on yourself and bettering yourself, doing things that you need to do in life. But that's what he really wants you to do. He don't want you to steer off to that path of destruction with the devil. That's what he don't want. He wants you to stay with him, pure hearted, because that's what we is on Semen Retention. We pure hearted people. So yeah, yeah, I need to get my hair done, my hair touched up. It's looking a bit crazy, but yeah, man, I think this might be it for this video, and I hope y'all staying strong on No Nut November. Hope y'all going strong, man. Hope y'all fighting them urges, and fighting the battle. This is every day is like a spiritual warfare. It's always gonna be energies trying to fight you to for you to get down to a path of destruction, probably go down the path to relapsing and stuff like that. And I hope y'all fighting that. I hope y'all fighting your urges, and just if an urge come up, like dismiss it, because y'all should be like very self-controlled at this moment. Like if something was to like pop up, like hop on Instagram and look at models, dismiss that. Don't go to Instagram and look at models. Don't do it, because I know y'all got the self-control to do it. So I hope y'all going strong for real, and keep fighting the battle, keep fighting the spiritual warfare, man. But this is Bobby, and I'll talk to y'all in another video. Peace.